What if I told you everything you know about deadlift mistakes is just scratching the surface? You've probably heard about keeping your back straight, engaging your lats, and driving through your heels. But what about the invisible mistakes? The ones lurking beneath the surface, quietly sabotaging your gains. These are the mistakes that even experienced lifters miss, and they're the key to unlocking explosive strength. I'm talking about the subtle neuromuscular inefficiencies, the hidden energy leaks, and the mental game that can make or break your lift. These factors might not be obvious, but trust me, they're holding you back from your true deadlift potential. Get ready to dive deep, because we're going beyond basic form checks and into the realm of pro-level techniques. This isn't just about lifting heavier weight, it's about lifting smarter, more efficiently, and with a level of control you never thought possible. Forget everything you think you know about deadlifts. We're about to rewrite the rules and unlock a new level of strength you never thought possible. Imagine this. You're warming up for your deadlift, feeling good and confident. You approach the bar, get your grip, and pull, but something feels off. The lift is harder than it should be. Your form feels shaky, and you finish the set feeling like you barely survived. You tell yourself it's just an off day, but deep down, you know something's wrong. This is where those hidden deadlift mistakes rear their ugly heads. Often, it's the subtle things, a slight delay in muscle activation, a tiny energy leak in your setup, or a mental block that throws off your entire lift. These mistakes might not be obvious to the naked eye, but your body feels them. They manifest as plateaus, inconsistent performance, and increased risk of injury. By understanding and addressing these hidden mistakes, you're not just fixing your deadlift, you're unlocking a new level of strength and athleticism that carries over to every aspect of your training and life. Let's talk about the nervous system, the unsung hero of strength training. See, it's not just about how strong your muscles are. It's about how efficiently your brain communicates with those muscles to produce force. That's where the neuromuscular reset comes in. Think of it as hitting the reset button on your nervous system, optimizing it for peak performance. It's about priming your body to fire on all cylinders, ensuring every muscle fiber is activated at the right time with maximum power. This routine might include light plyometrics, dynamic stretches targeting the posterior chain, and activation drills for the glutes, hamstrings, and core. These movements act as a signal to your brain, saying, "Hey, we're about to lift heavy, so get ready." The result? Improved muscle fiber recruitment, enhanced mind-muscle connection, and a significant boost in starting strength. By incorporating the neuromuscular reset into your deadlift routine, you'll notice a dramatic difference in how the weight feels. Time under tension, or TUT, is a popular training principle, but when it comes to deadlifts, it can be a double-edged sword. Now don't get me wrong, TUT has its place. But with deadlifts, it's not about how long you can hold the weight. It's about how explosively you can lift it. Remember, the deadlift is a power movement, and power is all about speed. When you focus on slow, controlled reps with extended TUT, you risk sacrificing power and efficiency. Instead of dragging out the lift, we want to focus on generating maximum force in the shortest amount of time. This means accelerating the bar off the floor with intent, maintaining control throughout the movement, and avoiding any unnecessary pauses or slowdowns. Now, this doesn't mean you have to turn your deadlifts into a ballistic frenzy. It's about finding the sweet spot between speed and control, where you're moving the weight explosively while maintaining proper form. Riding the ground force wave. Imagine the ground beneath you is a dynamic surface that can resist or amplify your force. That's the ground force wave. Every lift creates a wave of force traveling up your kinetic chain. Maximize your deadlift by riding this wave, propelling the weight upward. Generate force from the ground up, using legs, hips, and core. Eliminate energy leaks for a smooth, uninterrupted flow of energy. Establish a stable base, engage your lats, and initiate with leg drive. Master the ground force wave to transform your deadlift. Breathe your way to a bigger deadlift. Breathing can make or break your deadlift. It's about using your breath to enhance stability, increase intra-abdominal pressure, and improve performance. The breathing matrix method involves specific inhalation and exhalation patterns. Take deep diaphragmatic breaths, filling your belly with air. This stabilizes your core and protects your spine. Hold your breath to maintain intra-abdominal pressure, like an internal weightlifting belt. Exhale explosively at the top, resetting your breath for the next rep. Mastering this method helps you lift heavier, improve stability, and reduce injury risk. Unleash the power of the hip lock. The hip lock is a critical yet often overlooked aspect of the deadlift. It's the moment when your hips fully extend, locking out the lift and transferring the load from your posterior chain to your skeletal structure. The hip lock protocol is designed to address these issues, teaching you how to execute a powerful and efficient hip lock that maximizes performance and minimizes stress on your lower back. It starts with understanding the biomechanics of the movement, ensuring your hips are properly aligned and your core is engaged. You'll learn to feel the precise moment of the hip lock, engaging your glutes and hamstrings to drive your hips through and finish the lift with authority. By mastering the hip lock protocol, you'll not only improve your deadlift form, but also unlock a surge of new strength and power. Mastering the mental matrix. Believe it or not, the strongest muscle you possess is not your back, legs, or even your glutes, it's your mind. The mental matrix, as I like to call it, is the mental game of deadlifting, and it's just as important as physical strength. You see, before you even touch the bar, you've already decided the outcome of your lift. Your thoughts, beliefs, and level of focus all play a crucial role in your success. If you approach the bar with doubt, fear, or a lack of confidence, your body will reflect that. On the other hand, if you cultivate a mindset of unwavering belief, focus, and determination, your physical strength will follow. Mastering the mental matrix is about training your mind to become an asset, not an obstacle, in your deadlift journey. This involves developing a pre-lift routine that puts you in a peak state of performance. By mastering the mental matrix, you'll tap into a wellspring of untapped potential, unlocking strength you never knew you possessed. Troubleshooting your deadlift. Now, even with the most advanced techniques, you might still encounter roadblocks in your deadlift journey. That's okay, it's all part of the process. The key is to be able to identify and address these issues effectively. This is where having a solid understanding of the concepts we've covered comes into play. Think of it like this. You've now been equipped with a powerful toolkit, each tool representing a specific technique or principle. When you encounter a problem, it's about selecting the right tool for the job. Troubleshooting your deadlift is an ongoing process of self-assessment, experimentation, and refinement. By listening to your body, understanding the underlying principles, and applying the right techniques, you'll be able to overcome any obstacle and continue progressing on your deadlift journey. Real-world strength, from gym to life. Here's the thing about the deadlift. It's not just about lifting weights. It's about building real-world strength that translates to every aspect of your life. Think about it. The deadlift mimics movements we perform daily, picking up groceries, moving furniture, or even just playing with your kids. By strengthening the muscles involved in the deadlift, you're not just becoming a beast in the gym, you're becoming a more capable, resilient, and empowered human being. I've seen firsthand how mastering the deadlift can transform people's lives. I've worked with athletes who shattered personal records, everyday individuals who overcame chronic pain, and older adults who regained their strength and independence, all thanks to the power of the deadlift. These are just a few examples of how the principles outlined in this essay can translate to real-world strength and empower you to live a healthier, more fulfilling life. It's not just about lifting weights, it's about lifting yourself to new heights. Now go out there, dominate your deadlifts, and show the world what you're truly capable of. Your journey to deadlift domination. Congratulations! You've now been armed with the knowledge and tools to transform your deadlift and unlock a level of strength you never thought possible. The journey ahead won't always be easy. There will be challenges, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But remember this, you have everything you need to succeed. Embrace the process, be patient with yourself, and never stop learning. Celebrate your victories, learn from your mistakes, and never underestimate the power of hard work, dedication, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. Drop a comment with your biggest deadlift revelation. Next week, we're revealing the hidden world of progressive overload for gains. Join the Scorpio Squad for more mind-blowing strength insights. See you next time, Scorpio Squad.